been recording? All right. Hold on. All right. My number call me. Why all these rappers think niggas sing, man?
Just following the trend.
Yeah. I heard somebody say Meek album sound like he trying to be Lil Durk and Lil Baby.
Shit, you influenced by the niggas. It's just the style. Like I said, it's the style.
And they was hating on it. I was like, how you gonna hate on it just because it don't sound like the old him?
No, them niggas. That's what I'm saying. You gotta
good.
Right. It's straight. Like I said, it's straight. I fuck with Meek Mill.
I like the album because I got stuck.
I fuck with Meek.
We talking about Expensive Pain real quick. I got stuck. I got stuck on Tweaking, the song with what's in it, Rory, that's his name. Yeah. I got stuck on that, so when I clicked that, I let it go. And when I let it go, that's probably like the last 6-7 songs of the album.
Yeah.
So I would be stuck on them 6-7 songs. But then I was like, you know what? Let me put on shuffle because I'm only stuck on these 6-7 songs. And they the spitter songs too. Like they did Cold Hearted 3, the Blue Notes 2 with Uzi, which is both tough. But now you hear shuffle and then you hear Love Train and On My Soul. And you be like, dang, I was forgetting about these. I was sleeping on these a little bit.
Right.
Cause them junks, they hit way different. I could see how it, On My Soul kind of sound like It's All Love from Lil Durk.
Yeah.
But it's fire.
You get inspired by it. You get inspired by it. You know it's all about getting inspired by your peers. Shit, and you're in the booth. It's like I always say, like you're gonna sound like a certain person just cause that's what you around them. Y'all doing music. And that's what you feel that day in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Not just the melody you about to go up, the singing, or just how you feel. It's some whole mood.
One of the most important things about success and progress and elevation is motivation. You gotta be motivated to do it in the first place. You gotta find, cause we gotta create. We call it a creative studio. You know what I'm saying? And we do anything in here, we record anything, we create anything we want. But a lot of the times, I be finding myself, pacing around. It takes something to click in your head. You got to see something. You got to have the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta have the vision, and you just gotta just do it.
When Meek probably hearing all these because Lil Durk got so much music out with Lil Baby.
Nah,
what I'm saying?
I'm running shit.
The whole album, all that.
Come on, they on Donna, they on
it's only
Drake shit. They did an album together. You know what I'm saying? Like
so
they on fire right now.
It's only right. It probably hit that spark, and he probably hit that studio that one day, and that's probably how the album whole came around. Seeing how stuff works sometimes, and seeing.
But like you said,
maybe he was just like, yo, that's the cherry on top. Boom, on that night.
Just like you said, right? It's just a vibe. Because if you see most of the videos, like the ones he got, it's just. You was talking about, the camera you're going to get. It was just vlogging.
Basically, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a vlog. Like, you see all the videos they got, they vlog. And you see Lil Durk. You see everybody he work with.
That's the motivation. You need something to rap about.
Yeah. Like you said, it's a vibe. You in the club. That's what most of them, they go to the club.
I'm hanging around with billionaires.
Right. They go to the club. They be like, all right. I saw, okay. Yeah. Remember Scholars, I used to ball in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they go and put that in the booth. And that's how you get your inspiration. You know what I'm saying? In different ways. In general, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Motivation, though.
Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We don't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all going to keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do get.
100 at a 0-1000. You heard.
Episode 101, fresh off the 100. You know what I'm saying? We back in the studio from the basement.
In the basement.
You know what I'm saying? We did a little different E-cast. I call it an E-cast because e-gaming. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping into the world. Johnny got a taste of the e-gaming world. How did you feel, man? How did you feel with your overall experience of the PS5 and 2K22? Shout out to them.
It was straight. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely straight. You still gotta get used to it. That's why your ass spanked me. You got used to it quicker than me. But
I was just shooting 3. I was just shooting the 3.
But you got the what you call
timing.
it? Yeah, the timing right. The timing was off. But yeah, it was a good experience playing games and shit. Like I said, when playing games, the time go by so fucking fast.
Real fast.
So now I can understand how these gamers play, and they be on 3 hours and shit. Be like
3 hours.
No, I know what I'm saying though. I'm saying say like cuz like he streams for 3 hours. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? But
compared to cuz they be streaming like 10 hours, 12 hours a day
go
sometimes.
To sleep. Yeah, I hear stories. Yeah. When my son was up, like, all right, damn. So I can see how, you can say you play a couple games, you know what I'm saying? Fuck around, like I said, put 5-minute quarters or build a player. We was only
playing 3-minute quarters.
That's what I'm saying. Build a player or however you do it, like story mode.
You get invested in it.
Yeah, you get invested.
Putting a lot of time into it. So it's like,
exactly. So I can see how. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
How you feel about how it evolved? How games from you when the last time you played with Carmelo on the Knicks and with JR and them. Shout out to JR, played in his first golf tournament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Looking like us out there. Looking like us
Killer bees, though. Guys that stung up.
Yeah.
Well, he shot that one of the highest scores out there.
Yeah.
But shit, to be honest, I don't know. I gotta play Madden though. But far as like, of course the graphics are just amazing. But far as like, like I said, the buttons and stuff like that. The last time I remember, this shit was difficult. I think it was Madden. Cause y'all niggas was doing some hit sticks and all this other shit. And I was just fumbling every play. So that's different with the buttons. But as far as graphic, yeah, it's definitely what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Word, man. That PS5 different, man. Yeah, and that whole setup was.
No, that was tough.
Look, that's a streaming setup. You know what I'm saying? That's a real streaming setup.
Factory.
That's how you be feeling when you in the. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Yeah. Hey, and we know ours wasn't live or whatever, but they be live. It'd be difficult too. Like not only you putting your time in, let's just say 8 hours a day, like a regular work day, right? You sitting in front of the computer talking to people you don't even know. They gonna criticize all your gameplay once you mess up. They gonna congratulate you once you do good though. You was meeting thousands of people potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Without seeing their faces.
Playing video games.
Playing video games, right. Now that shit's just funny too because they be showing videos and shit of gamers meeting athletes that they play online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be cool with an athlete on the same team. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You can touch people across the world.
Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, right? They was playing video games together. And Bills is balling.
Right. Bills.
Bills dangerous.
I just saw one with
dangerous.
With Odell Beckham and shit like that. Like I said, a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they just mean it's cool. It's cool to connect. Like I said, with your favorite athletes, entertainers, or whoever. Like I said, it could be across the the world, the pond, everything, as they say from London. But yeah.
Right, man.
Cool.
Speaking of London, man.
I don't want to speak about London, man.
No. We're going to speak about... Let's go overseas. We talk about Fury real quick.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely
because they released the Fury on y'all.
Nah, not really, though. To be honest, listen. To be honest, if we get... I'm talking about my Jets. Yeah. We can't score in the first half. Shit.
Nah, who you telling?
My nigga. Like, for real. Like, we are, like, for real.
Oh, my bad. I thought it stopped like the
word, like for real, like we can't score and we always coming back, so it's hard. It's hard to.
Yeah, my team is a comeback team. We're playing right now too, man. But our defense, man.
Our defense is what
it's killing us.
Oh, it's killing y'all this year. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can score. That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be opposite. We know your offense is going to be good or whatever, but as far as weapons and stuff like that, Heineke was going to be up and down, but. The short thing was like, okay, that defense is going to be top 10 again. And shit.
Well, like bottom 10.
They bottom 10, especially on that defensive line, which is more surprising. With,
yeah.
Well, rookie of the year and all that. You know what I mean? Defensive rookie of the year and all that.
I could say, I'm going to back up my guy. Offense is changing too, man. That fear getting their heart. They getting rid of that ball. You know what I'm saying? Before they can get there.
Yeah. So. Yeah, like you said, your offense got to help your defense out. Absolutely. It's like us.
Definitely.
It's like us. We got a top 10 defense. Our line and everything, but if we not,
I got a nice young line.
Yeah, if we not doing anything offensively, guess what? We 3-0 now. The defense got to go right back out.
Yep, tired.
Like we tired.
And man. I was watching. Shout out to Devin Hester. I was watching his highlights.
Devin Hester different.
Number one kick returner. But the thing I was thinking about watching his highlights. Like, I wonder if the defense loved him or hated him, kind of, because. Once he got the ball, they coming right back out because he taking it back. So they got to come right back on defense. But I was going to say, it's a different feeling when you 3-0 rather than you just scoring a touchdown. You gotta come out like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You coming out like that, right? Because he just scored.
Yeah.
You hype. Your adrenaline rushing. When they go 3-0, you like, man, I just took this goddamn helmet off. Damn. Let me get out. You know, you do that.
Can y'all get some yards?
You do that little truck. That little
yards. It's only 30
jive.
feet.
Right.
30 feet.
He's getting 2 first down or a first down. You know what I'm saying? But definitely them 3-and-outs. I know them defensive players be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Your guy got let's not go on that. The interception bug.
Yeah.
He out there, man. He looking like a rookie out there.
Nah, he is.
And that ain't normal. That ain't normal these years. These past few years.
Nah.
Rookies don't be looking like rookies, man, no more.
Listen, with us, like I said, 6 wins was the goal.
Yeah,
6
it's
wins
possible.
was the goal. So
it's still like
there. We played some
left.
competitive. Like I said, we lost to Atlanta 27-20, and we was down 20-0 at halftime. You know what I'm saying about
I know.
not scoring? Yeah, it's like coming back and shit like that. So, rookie quarterback, 3rd year GM, 1st year head coach, 1st year offensive coordinator. So it's gonna take time. If you come see me, you know, mid-season next year and we still doing the same shit, then I'm throwing chairs. You know what I'm saying?
Week 8, he gonna have what's your quarterback name? Zach Wilson jersey. You know,
listen.
You know, flexing.
Listen,
yeah, son, we 4-4, son.
Listen, I hope so. We got a bye week, so we got going from London. They give you the bye week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I bet.
They got that. You know that travel.
Man, you know the stories about that game in London that I've heard in the past couple months, just because these guys would come out. It'd be hilarious. Like the coaches be like, "Yo, y'all got to sleep on the plane, sleep the whole way through, because the time different." And they said that everybody playing the cards, whatever. Man, we ain't here to talk. What you talking about? And that's why the games be so trash, because everybody be off their schedule.
Lag, man. Listen, just doing that little, couple hours in Puerto Rico and all that shit, man. Listen, you get jet lag and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
So imagine them. They on a plane for half a day. You know what I'm saying? Crossing the pond.
Mm-hmm.
I know they stretched out and shit. They a little better, but. Still, man.
No, I think they take regular flights. No.
No, they
take the private. They take the private there.
They got
but they do got to take a regular flight back. According to Pat McAfee, when he's talking about, he said he had to take like 30 edibles at one time because he ain't know they was taking the regular commercial plane back.
I don't know. Pat McAfee was a couple years back, so hopefully he's different, man. They're billionaires, they could travel better because them boys, 6'5", 300.
I don't even think that got anything to do with it. I think it's just the way you got to come out of London or whatever, from the London airport or something.
Yeah, and I'm just talking about just in general though. But I mean, I'm squished in that motherfucker. So imagine what I'm saying.
They probably getting on the biggest plane they could.
Yeah, they definitely got leg room spread.
You see how big them plane was next to us when we went to Puerto Rico? I was like, yo, that plane doubled this size. It's like, yo.
It's definitely difference, man.
This already plane big as hell. That is
be
double.
Difference, man. It's levels to everything. It was, and it all depends on how many people going to this place or that place. You know what I'm saying? Like we rode on a smaller one from, I don't know where the fuck we came from, Baltimore.
Yeah.
To here. It was a smaller plane than the one from Puerto Rico to Baltimore. So there's levels, though.
They got on the jet. You got on the jet.
Shit, it was small. For real, it was like just, I think the regular ones we got 4
the
rows.
bread over here, so he paying for little private planes and stuff.
I need to. I'm trying to get there.
Single engine.
Trying to get there, man. Fan perspective, like, subscribe, man. Trying to get there, you feel me?
Go do that, man. Watch us on Facebook. I said Facebook. You can watch us on Facebook. I got some clips up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. YouTube.
But you can catch us on YouTube, man.
Spotify.
You know what I'm saying?
Anchor.
Radio Public, Anchor.
Google Podcasts.
Pocket Cast. You know what I'm saying?
And more. Holla at us, man.
Breaker.
Definitely. Holla at us, for sure. Well, yeah. Shit. So, but what was your most exciting game this week that just passed in the NFL?
So, last night I couldn't watch because I was trying to upload the video. With that thing happened again where I had to sit in front of it.
That's terrible.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to do something. We gonna talk after.
I got to upgrade it. I know what I have to do.
We know, like I said, you said it, but we got to put it in the plan.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I did watch the highlights, and even the highlights was like I seen the headline saying 22 back, and so I went and watched it, and it was pretty. Lamar had a freaking game, like only 6 incompletions. Oh my god! But the Chargers one. That Chargers game against Cleveland.
Excuse me. Well, that back and forth score.
What was it, like 30 points scored in fourth quarter? oh my God, they just.
They waited. Listening though. Justin Herbert
is a problem, son.
And having a come out.
He is a problem.
Having a come out party that listen.
He gonna set some bars.
Ain't no sophomore swing.
17 games. Yeah. Goodbye to them 2 second-year records with whoever playing in their second year ever in history. Goodbye, because this dude is a problem, son.
Yeah, listen, man. Like I said, he come to play, man. Like I said, this is what's sophomore jinx. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing his thing.
Every week. You know what I'm saying? Even the games he lost, they've been in the games. They've been this close to winning them games. You know what I'm saying? We had to feel the wrath. You know, it's the first game of the season. So we got to warm up, and he still kind of tore us up, man.
Right.
It was a closer game than it should have been, but you know what I'm saying? He was throwing that rock on us.
Yeah.
But these last 3 weeks, his name turn up. Let me turn up on everybody.
Man. Listen, man, he the man. Like I said, he having his coming out party. Like, yo, I'm here to stay. This wasn't no fluke season from last year.
Not ever.
Like, I'm here, Miami. You should have picked me. But yeah. Now he doing his thing. Like I said, I watched the whole Baltimore game last night, and I watched it from beginning to end. And like I said about the Colts, though. They won in 4, but they the best one of 4 teams, man. And you had to give it up to Carson though. Other than that fumble that he got from a sack, he had a great game.
I'm gonna just give it up to the coach overall because like watching that, I don't know if like my phone was like on another speed or something. But Indy looked like their whole team is freaking fast. All I seen was explosion. They were just. Like pulling away. Shout out Jonathan Taylor. That he was just pulling away from people.
JT, man, fantasy football. You got me win. But yeah.
And shout out what's his name, Mark Andrews. Yo, he was catching everything.
Oh listen, man. They talk shit. Like I said, they talk it into what they say. They talk it into existence. Because coming into the game, he had 0 touchdowns.
I wouldn't even believe that if I heard it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what Lamar throwing to.
Right. That's his safety blanket, you know what I'm saying? And boom, he shoots 2. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson was like, what is the first?
And 2-point conversions and stuff. All that.
Like he got, listen.
They was going for 2 all night. Like,
no, Tucker missed one and then it was just ugly.
Tucker missed?
Yeah, he missed one.
They didn't show that in the highlight.
He missed one. Of course they didn't show that. But yeah, he missed one.
They were showing like missed 4 downs and all that.
He missed that one, but then the Colts, like their kicker was hurt.
Yeah, they showed that.
Yeah.
I was confused. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, like
and then
he was
somebody
hurt.
said, I was like, oh, that's what happened.
He hurt his hip and shit. Like he had a hip.
They said he was nowhere to be found or something, right?
Yeah, like it was like the punter came in and then he came in. Like it was like weird. And then he missed the field goal. Like then the Calais Campbell, shout out to him. He blocked that.
But, oh my God, how long have Calais been in the league?
Been a long time.
I'm gonna get him his flowers right now, son.
That's a big boy.
6'9" on him, son.
That's a big boy. He blocked that field goal. If not,
he been in the league for about 12 years, probably. He started with Jacksonville, right?
Jacksonville, then Arizona,
and now he in Baltimore.
At least 12 years, absolutely. But yeah. Like I say, he blocked that. Like I said, I watched that whole game, and I got to salute. We're gonna salute the offensive coordinator for simplifying the game plan for Lamar Jackson. It's like you said, he was efficient.
Simplify. Hold on. Nah. You right. But if you would have said that, like, if you would have said simplifying was Lamar Jackson throwing for 43 times, that won't make sense in most people's mind because they don't view him as that. But Lamar Jackson said, phew, 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 phew. What I said, 6 incompletions, 442 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions?
Career.
Now you got to get that fumble problem right.
Career high.
You got to get that fumble problem right.
He do got to get that.
Oh my, amazing game. And he had what, like 60 something on the ground too?
Oh no, listen, he's
gonna get his 1,000 on the ground.
Listen,
again.
Man, he's still a dual threat, man. He's still a dual threat. What? That's what they scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the fumbling issue.
He got the burst too.
Whatever like that. Yeah.
About to get sacked. He
got that, bro. That's why, listen, with a 4th and 1, they a team that always should get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With him, like some type of option or something. Like you should always get.
Or just play the Madden, shout out to Madden.
Right. You should always get that with Lamar Jackson. But
when it's Madden,
I like this game more
give
now.
Give him a shotgun, give him some room. If you want to pass it. But run if you got to.
Like I said, I like this game more now than I did before, man. You know what I'm saying?
You think he elevated a little bit this year?
Yeah, I think he elevated in general.
He had to. All them injuries that came on, it was so many doubts. They were supposed to be the last team in the division. How about going from the number 1 player in the NFL, top 100, to like number 29 in the year? You win the MVP.
That's what people ain't giving him. Like I said, people ain't giving him his praise, man. Like you said, he won the MVP. People was like, all right, it's a fluke. Because like you said, nigga came in that shit like Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a little bit, rushing though. Getting 1,000 yards as a quarterback. He had like, what, 2 years?
Vick is watching his game in awe, son.
Right. What he had? 2,000 yard seasons, like back to back?
Yeah, already.
That's what I'm saying.
Working on his third, easy.
That's what I'm saying. As a running back, so he took the league by storm. And
he
people
got the most games in NFL history with 200 pass yards and 100 rush yards in the same game.
Right.
Well, only 4. But to think Vic, that whole era, and he didn't have at least 4 of those games.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like I say, he took the league by storm. But then, he didn't get over the hump far as playoff wise. So it's like,
just like in most people.
Yeah, it happens to everyone. Listen, he got his MVP.
Shout out to Brady.
Now listen, he got his
Brady
MVP.
like the exception.
Right.
Like
Shout out to Tom Brady, man. We doing MVPs. We talking about Herbert and all that.
That's the MVP race right
MVP.
there.
Right
Josh
now.
Allen, maybe.
No, but shit, Tom Brady right now.
Yeah.
Is the MVP, man. He throwing 5 touchdowns in the game, man. Shout out to
He going for it. He going for it. He want. I respect Tom Brady at this point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at one point in their life was on some F Brady jump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because
At least a little
naturally
bit.
you a little jealous. Like, come on, I'm tired of the Patriots winning.
Right.
I'm tired of this person in my ear every year talking about how they won the Super Bowl.
Trust me, I'm in the same division, bro. Got to see it twice a year. Sometimes in the playoffs when we was irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
I want to be that obnoxious person.
So I know, but listen, man, he not slowing down. Like I said, if you do the MVP race, it was the season to end. He'll win it hands down. You know what I'm saying?
That's the most amazing part. It's like this is when he's supposed to slow down. This is we in a land that ain't never been touched before. You know what I'm saying? We really discovering this new land. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever played to his age. And then not only that, if they did, ain't nobody ever about to set the NFL record at an age you ain't never seen nobody play before.
just like you referred to episodes ago, man, and we always say like everything is evolving. All the sports is evolving.
Somebody's prime is supposed to be 26, 27.
Just like we saying with Lamar, like he's doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's scary too.
He's doing all that. Like I said, I was looking. That's why I looked at my phone. He had some stat like with Dan Marino, like the youngest under 25 or something to do something.
That's why I said it's scary because most people's prime is and they 27, 28, 29.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then 30 is like you got enough wisdom in the game where it's slowed down enough for you where you're not as nice as 27, 28, 29,
right.
But you can slow your game down a little bit. And
that's why I think, like I said, not age-wise, but
Lamar
I think Lamar
is under 25, son.
But I think Lamar is a little bit at that point, though. Like I said,
you think he early
changing his game and like I said, simplifying it. Like you don't gotta be a home run hitter all the time.
But he's
you don't
a home run hitter all the time.
But you don't gotta take off all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me 50-50.
Look stupid, man. He be making people look stupid.
That's why I said in the 4th and 1, man, you should always get that with an
like
option.
Young Mello out there, yo. Shout out to Blaze.
Yeah,
shout out to Blaze, Young Mello.
Young
Mello be making them kids look stupid out there. Man. Shout out to the kids, man.
Shout out, Mello. Listen, man. Mello's gonna be something, man. He down in the A.
He making them cuts, and them kids be like, "Hold up, where you learn that?"
Right. He be down in the A, man. Down south where them boys play at, man.
And you already turning up on them.
You already there. You know what I'm saying?
He's starting careers and ending them at his age right now.
Factory.
They looking at him like either, yo, how we get like that, or yo, I don't want to play no more. He at that age right now.
Listen, man, he gonna be the truth, man. He gonna definitely be the truth, man, for sure.
All right, shout out to out there, man. Sure. Shout out to we gotta pull up, man. We gotta dry there though, cause you know my situation.
Oh yeah, you ain't Kyrie. But let's continue with the football. We talking about quarterbacks and stuff like that. One quarterback that's still the truth, but the team isn't the truth no more. We talking about them Kansas City Chiefs, man.
Oh, hold on. The team is the truth. The offense.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was about to say.
But the defense never been the truth.
Well, you got to put 2 and 2 together, and that's why I said the team in general.
So
because even the defense, the ball hog,
the defense never been the truth.
But like I said,
so is Kansas City offense evolving slower than the rest of the league? Did they reach their peak and now everybody is like blowing past them?
I think not blowing past, but
there's a lot of teams
they keeping up. But
there's a lot of teams going forward.
That's what I'm saying. They keeping up. No, absolutely. Trust me. Andy Reid was never known really. You know, Philly had Dawkins and they had them boys like that, but
some hard hitters. Shout out NFCs.
He had McNabb and Westbrook.
And that was lethal back then, though.
But that's what I'm saying, though. He had just that. So what I'm saying is the play calling.
Yeah, Javon Curse.
That's the defense, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know.
I'm talking about offensively. He's always known for putting up buckets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was putting up touchdowns. That's what I'm saying. He always known that. So now you got a new phenom, which is Patrick Mahomes. You got the cheetah. You got probably, if he keeps it up, the next 2 years might be the greatest tight end of all time on the same team. Offensive line keep on evolving and stuff like that. You're going to look good as a bitch. They got 1 championship, 2 Super Bowl appearances.
Basically what I'm saying.
They caught up.
Yeah, that.
They caught up.
Because they're getting like it's feeling like their game is getting stagnant right now. Remember we was talking about before the season started, maybe this is Kansas City's window. You know what I'm saying? That we always talk about.
We was talking about the window, yeah.
So their game is looking like maybe they got a little comfortable thinking nobody was gonna catch up. And maybe it was a few young minds or veteran coaches in the NFL that figured out their code, or offensive coordinators maybe. And it was like, okay, I know how to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we could do that, just focus on the defensive side. And that's where the teams that's keeping up with them, their defense is a step above what Kansas City got right now.
As far as the defense-wise?
Yeah, right now. Like even San Diego, I think it's San Diego, LA, even the Chargers, they offense obviously keep up with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
Yeah. But
they defense got, Joey Bosa, and,
like you said, the defense.
Big names, and Melvin Ingram is still over there. Maybe I forget if he's still over there, but
no,
But their defense is up to par too.
Nah, but what you're saying is the team overall is well more balanced than Kansas City.
Yeah, it's like they took the blueprint and adjusted it a little bit.
Yeah.
But KC felt like they were still them boys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna feel like.
And
that,
now it's like, okay, y'all still them boys. But we up here too. Like, we ain't no slouches.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to think. The Chargers always been there. Phillip Rivers has always been a pest in their ears or whatever. And you get the new boy coming in fresh, basically take over the tide, new and improved. He gonna put up buckets, right? You got Sean McVay, right?
Yep, from LA.
He come in fresh.
Sean McVay only like 33. He's been coach for like 5 years.
Right. Exactly. He come in fresh, offensive minded. Now you got the second coming of greatest show on turf. Fires over there. Now he got Stafford over there, so he's evolving. Now you got that big boy from Buff, Josh Allen. You get him Diggs over there. Teams are catching up. You know what I'm saying? They balancing the grounds. You know what I'm saying? And they looking good. So yeah, teams definitely caught up to Kansas City. And that comeback and outscoring people is not gonna win. Now
you got to focus on that defensive side. Tyrann Mathieu, you know what I'm saying, is a great defensive player.
Right.
But you need that to extend out to the rest of the crew. Like everybody, I'm about to say I don't mean to say that like it's easy, because obviously it's not. Everybody will fix they jump, but
factory.
Because it's a lot of teams that could say the same thing. Let's just get this defense, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, just get this defense right, we'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? But
a lot of teams can say that, right?
But their defense just it didn't improve as much as
took a decline.
We expected. Yeah,
took a decline.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Because like you said, like I was saying earlier, like Honey Badger was that ball hog, that Ed Reed. Let me get these picks. Let me get these hits. But
he still pretty much is too.
Yeah, but some shits he get burnt too. And like I said,
and Mahomes, honestly, it feels like Mahomes is turning the ball over a little bit more this year.
Yeah,
he's taking probably a little bit more chances. Maybe them. and that could be the defense getting used to him too, like knowing, okay, yeah, I know you faint. I know you about to throw this no look.
Come back
over here. I know you about to throw this no look over here. Like, let me just stay in my position a little longer because that's what you're waiting for. You waiting for me to take that one step out of position, and then you could take advantage.
It's like we saying, like people catching up, people getting tape on you.
Yeah,
so they know what you about to do. Like,
got a lot of tape on Mahomes.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. Now they got.
He's still putting up the numbers. Don't get it twisted. He's still putting up the numbers.
You ain't gonna stop, but you can contain it. Like you said, one turnover can change the whole momentum of the game. You know how that goes. One play can change the whole momentum of the game. So, I think Kansas City is straight. Like far as like they still should compete for playoffs, and they can beat anybody any given Sunday. But far as like favorites and all that, no more.
It getting close.
Nah,
it getting close.
It's people catching up, as we say. Like I said, Buffalo's ahead of them to me. San Diego's ahead of them to me right now.
We were saying Buffalo got that energy.
LA, you know what I mean? The Chargers, yeah.
We were saying Buffalo got that energy. Like they just play like they play like how the coach looked on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They looked fast. They looked like they ready to go against anybody. And they defense from they blew out two teams 70-0, and then they came through and then turned up on KC. Like
right. With the long
what
ass
you supposed
range.
to say? Like
with the long ass range delay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Except
and I want to give one more shout out to Pat Mahomes because it ain't no knock on his game at all. You know what I'm saying? It might be still in that range, but I know at one point recently, I seen a post talking about in the first 50 games of their career, Mahomes #1 on everything. Yeah. But at the time, he only played 47 games.
Right. Exactly. Listen, as far as numbers like you're talking about Lamar Jackson, like Mahomes is crushing all that shit.
Yeah.
But as of today,
the league,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the NFL, baby.
Yeah.
It's the NFL.
It's catching up.
This
Teams
the
are
pros
catching
right
up.
here. This is what we do. This is our job. Like this is, we get paid to figure out how to stop you. Right. Even though we ain't stopping you, guess what? We just gonna score on your defense then.
That's how you gotta do. Now, like you said, now that's when the bad throws come in because you're trying to force something. You down by 10, and that's what happened.
Or you just know your defense ain't gonna stop the other team, so you got to
keep on. Right, exactly.
So once you don't score, you're behind now.
Exactly. Listen,
because once they get the ball, you could probably count yourself down 7-0. You know what I'm saying? They get the ball first. So it's like
if you get them off the field,
they got the pressure of keeping that lead now.
Right,
and that's a different type of pressure.
That's definitely pressure above pipes on that one for sure. But like I said, those was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Arizona played a tight game.
Arizona's still undefeated. Shout out to Arizona. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's still in that MVP race too, man. They left. See, that's that short man syndrome, man. Soon as somebody else do some crazy junk that you done did a week ago, they forget about you.
A little bit. He's still in there though. He's still in that 5. Like I said, Brady just been keeping it up. Like I said, Brady, man, averaging 3 touchdowns a game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think so is Kyler.
Nah. He actually isn't. Like I said, he had
total. He rushing too, bro.
No, like I said, he had 1 rushing total like the week before, and then he had like 1 this week. So by Tom Brady, like I said, it's doing the numbers. Herbert doing numbers, so
he'll be in that top. Got 3 #1 receivers, man.
Hey, man. Right, you're gonna put up numbers. Yeah, just like we said, though. It's like I said, if you scale it down, less yardage, less interceptions, you're gonna be MVP numbers. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, yeah. Shout out to the car. Like I said, you got to be.
He don't got less yardage. You
got to be who in front of you. No, not this year. Not this year. Hell no, they throwing it because they not running. They running game isn't that great this year.
Word, man.
What
happened, son? Yeah, stiff arm people like you was in LSU, son.
And he's still getting the rock. You know what I'm saying? I still
got he was throwing people at LSU.
Yeah, I still got to get them used to them single numbers. But yeah, he's still a bully out there. But they main focus, Antonio Brown.
Yeah, man. Antonio Brown, man. What I said, man.
They got the best receiver.
What I be saying, man? They got number one receiver as your third string.
Man, they got the best receiver cop ever.
You think so? Right? Yeah. It got to be. You got the one that nobody talk about, Chris Godwin. Right. Just last year was voted the number 1 receiver in the league.
Exactly.
Mike Evans is the one everybody know because he been nice since Johnny Manziel and Texas A&M.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was going crazy.
Right.
And then you got the most controversial wide receiver in the league, but probably one of the best ever.
Right.
At his position.
Exactly.
As a 3.
Exactly.
And then you got like 3 tight ends that would be number 1 on anybody else team.
Exactly. So you got motherfuckers 6.
6 number 1s.
Yeah. 6 number 1s could be number 1s on your team. any given Sunday. On one fucking team. You better pass that.
And then you got the number one.
Right. That's still playing number one status. Exactly. Yeah, man. Got to shout out to them.
Oh my God, his team is legendary.
Got to shout out. And that's what you was talking about. With defensive wise too, they you know,
they slacking a little bit too, but
yeah, that's why they
held a little more together.
Absolutely, but that's why they leapfrog Kansas City as Super Bowl favorites. Kansas City was still Super Bowl favorites till this past Sunday. Now Tampa Bay
1-3 do that to you.
Hell yeah, real quick.
1-3, trust me, I know. Even though I ain't 1-3.
Real quick, though.
I think we won 2 games, right? 2 games?
Did y'all? Who y'all beat?
No, we won 2 games. I think we won 3 too.
Yeah, I just wanted to believe. I believe y'all got other problems to worry about. But
yeah.
Y'all got other problems.
You want to speak on John Gruden right quick, man?
Let's do it.
Man, John Gruden.
Chucky. It is getting close to Halloween.
That's what's saying in his dreams when he falls asleep at night right now. Gruden.
What you think he's doing?
Man, he just fumbled the bag. So,
what you think what's going? What you think is going through his head right now at home?
How he gonna sue somebody?
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like, how do I sue these people for invasion of privacy?
If I was him, I'm talking to my lawyers and I'm talking to the people that I'm cool with that defended me the day before.
I'm not racist.
That know me. You know what I'm saying?
I got a team for the black people.
Right.
That's not racist.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what people. When you say that, it's just. I got black friends. Like, come on, man.
That's like I heard a comedian say the other day. I was listening to one of these podcasts, and the dude was like, they were saying like how they get booked. They said they up their price during February. This is Black History Month. It's like the college booking with Black History Month. They like, it's all white people out there. They like, ain't it? You showing love to black people in Black History Month, but you just rented a black person.
The price go up, right? Yesterday you probably say today you probably got that.
So you just bought a black person,
right? To entertain you, to entertain you.
I mean, touchy subject. It's all love for us. Well, man, John Gruden, man, some emails came out. Some emails he ain't ever think was coming out.
Don't press send.
Said some. What Herm Edwards said?
Don't press send. Don't press send.
You play to win the game.
Listen, man.
And this ain't got nothing to do with it, man. It was some nasty things in there. Some stuff that a certain group of people might not think is offensive.
Right.
Might think is normal.
Right.
It's not
it's not.
And it is offensive, very offensive, especially like when people not even like you can just look at history. Like you old as hell already, so you should know all of this that went on. You lived through it.
That's why though. Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why though, man. It'd be a lot of old age, man. It'd be who you hang with though, too though. It's who you around.
But what happens like all that stuff happened in the 60s, 70s and stuff, right? And obviously it still goes on to today. It trickles down. But you an NFL coach in a league that's, majority, minority.
Right.
What clicks in your head to even think something like that is acceptable?
I think it's cool
at any point. Even if it's in an email you think it's private, a text message, a phone call, whatever. Why is it ever appropriate?
Right.
It don't never sound right because first of all, you sneaking to do it in the first place, so that just say it's wrong.
Right. Like you said, when you say it a lot of times and different numerous people and stuff like that, because we might say something. Amongst each other, just jokingly, but we don't mean the shit. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But how he came off, his demeanor and stuff like that, it's like I said, man, it's all on where your surroundings, man, how you grew up and stuff like that. Because you don't even got to be a white person; you can be a Spanish person, a black person. Like they can be racist in certain other ways. So they can feel some people about the LGBT community, about women refs, and you know what I'm saying. Like some men. And even women will feel like, no, we don't need no woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't just need to be in that sport or this, that, and the third. So, but, yeah, man, it's hard, man. Like I said, it's hard on that aspect. And he got what he deserved, man, because it ain't right. Everyone is, you know,
basically forced to resign.
What we fight for,
you know what I'm saying? So I say he fumbled the bag, man. He had left what 60, 70 million on the table. You know what I'm saying? He had a one of them historic contracts, 10 years, 100 million. You know, he been on the Monday night or Sunday, whatever night Monday football. Night, yeah. You know, he got his name popping, whatever. And you know, you just know his name from back in Tampa Bay day. You know, he won the Super Bowl with Tampa. That was him with Tampa, right?
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Or he did with Oakland.
No, Tampa Bay.
Or Tampa, right? So, you know. He was just a big name, you know, like on some John Madden junk. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to ask John Madden, the coach, that's just what you're going to have to pay him, say junk. So, right. But a lot of from the jump, it was always feelings like this. You know what I'm saying? From the jump, everybody felt like he had a certain agenda where one of the best punters of all time, I think is Travaris King.
Mr. King, that's the king.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, nice. Get out of here. I don't like your personality. He's the best punter in the league, and you mad because he's celebrating that he's the best punter in the league?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Khalil Mack, infamous, going to Chicago, one of the first moves. And all these moves is like, these are your best players. And it had a common denominator. Let's just say that.
Try to be in, but at the same time, like I said, it's a control. You're a control freak. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Definitely control. He thought he was in power, but
from that, it was like the common denominator. A black punter, you don't see that normal. Get out of here.
All right.
I don't like your personality. Who even cares about a punter personality?
Right.
Look at Pat McAfee. You got the biggest show in the world right now. He was a punter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. my thing, listen, if I was a coach, owner, whatever, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do on the field. I'm just worried about you out of the field, like, you know what I mean? Represent your team and your name properly off the field. You know what I'm saying? As far as like doing stupid shit off the field. But on the field, celebrate. You got a good hit.
We balling.
Like that's part of the game, man. That's part of the game, and that's what I'm talking about with the old age. They used to, you know, hit, get up, do it again.
Back
like, you know
in
what
my
I'm saying?
day.
Yeah, like exactly. And you sound just like them with that aspect. And they talk a certain way, and they don't realize that it's offensive.
Spider 2-eye banana.
You know what I'm saying?
You wonder why you keep losing.
Exactly.
Everybody seen them plays on ESPN.
Right. You calling them, right? You calling them, man. But yeah. He got the fuck out of there. Like I said.
With the quickness. He ain't want no backlash. He ain't want no extra problems. He said, let me get out of there.
Right. Once the extra joints, once the one thing I was like, but once the extra other shit come out, it's like.
They're going to shake up the league. They're going to forget about Deshaun Watson. Let's just say that.
Hell yeah.
Next couple weeks, they're going to forget about Deshaun Watson.
It's going to be a lot, like I said, different owners, different, like I said, you got Washington, they fucking with y'all.
650,000 emails are being ran through right now.
I got the,
this is how
one of the owners of Hooters. Like, for real.
This is how this leaked. This is how it leaked. They invested. They investigated my squad.
You know what I'm saying? It's the good old boys club.
They was wild, and you know what I'm saying? We talked about it before, you know what I'm saying? It came up.
Yeah.
Owners was wild, and you know what I'm saying?
It's the good old boys club, bro.
Most Washington fans we experienced in person, they want them out of there anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He about to sell the team.
But 600, there was a whole, investigation that you go look up. I ain't gonna talk about it, but 650,000 emails they running through. That's how these emails got leaked. Somebody was hating. At the end of the day, somebody was hating. It was like, yeah, let me throw this out there.
Was a whistleblower.
But so it's gonna shake up the league in a few weeks, man. So we're gonna see what happens.
Like I told you, the league and out the league. Like I said,
yeah, some change.
Owners of Hooters, and like I said, it's gonna be. But like I said, it's a good old boys club. You know what I'm saying? They talk above. We little people. You know what I'm saying? And they think they could talk because they got money. They rich. They got that old money. They could talk some type of way.
And that go deeper in society. Like we ain't got to get all the way into it, but it's just because that it's this facade of Congress and government and all that thing, and that's in control. But really, who pull all the strings is the people that got the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
now, what?
It's these billionaires that's pulling like if a billionaire come in and say, billionaires are who building these football stadiums.
Right.
If another billionaire who in the same city be like, nah, I don't want it there, it's going to be a fight.
Right.
It don't matter if the city want it there. It don't matter. It's about what that billionaire, because he got his money invested too.
Right.
And he don't want to fuck his money up neither. That's what happens.
Now, what? I was just watching this as I left the crib a little bit, but was it, Thurgood Marshall, that was the lawyer, right?
Yeah, I
Thurgood
think so.
Yeah. Now I was just watching that, and it was one of his high class cases and shit like that, and he couldn't call it. Like he couldn't talk in the courtroom or nothing. So the white person that deal with insurance had to talk for him. He couldn't talk in the courtroom. He was like, "Yeah, you can do this, but you can't talk." He got the one that got to represent. So, like I said, man, it's crazy. It's been going on for shit. Long as we've been, you know what I'm saying?
Decades, centuries. If you want to really do it,
and that's for everything. Like I said, 2021, man.
Dave Chappelle had to
give me some tissue, Jason.
You know, we getting better.
Some tissue, some napkins.
If there's some over it, yeah. We getting better. You know, obviously, it's as bad as it seems. It's better than it's ever been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Dave Chappelle got his whole special out. He touches on some things. Like he touches on the story.
He got his ass out too.
No, they didn't.
They canceled it.
No, they didn't.
The Netflix shit?
Netflix said, nah, they keeping it up.
No, I thought they did.
Netflix said, nah, they ain't taking it down.
They fired people who reported it as bad.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
I know he had backlash.
Yeah, one of the stories though all the backlash was the LGBT.
Sorry,
all the backlash was the LGBT joint. But he had a story in the comedy was talking about a slave that got freed, and you know he was able to get his own land, but just because the environment that he knew, when he got money, he bought a slave, and it's like, so it take all this, man, to all these drastic measures, you know what I'm saying, of now you gotta get out. I don't care how much we paying you, you gotta get out, all that. It take that to basically beat it out of people's minds that this is unacceptable. Like you can't say nothing like this. You can't, because we gotta make every racist word, we gotta make all that extinct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't keep bringing, like, it's a touchy subject about teaching about it.
Right.
Because you do have to know where it's stemming. You got to know where the changes is stemming from.
Right. Absolutely.
But at the same time, we got to figure out a way to do that and teach people how to forget about it so that it's normal to all love each other, Tajan.
Exactly. Like you said, it's all love each other, and also, you know, have a even playing field with all that.
Mm-hmm.
I should think everything should be, you know, at the same level. Like I said, racism or, you know, talk about the LGBT community. I think all that should be held, you know, at the same level as far as like, you know,
it shouldn't be this much debate about some of these subjects.
Right. Factory.
Like the abortion joint in Texas. Like, some of this stuff just ain't right, yo.
Right.
Like,
yeah, man.
And it shouldn't be this complicated.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I love the U.S. I love New York because, like I said, we a little more better than these other countries, man. Not other countries, but other states and stuff down south and stuff like that, where it's still high down there, man. It's different. It's definitely different, but we definitely got to, you know, like I said, 2021, we're evolving, and we just got to, everybody just got to, you know, like I said, it's about love.
Josh Allen is trying his best.
Like I said, you got to love each other, man.
To bridge the gap.
Love.
Some white boy Cam out there balling. So. Shout out to Buffalo Bills Mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely shout out.
We love when the city turned up. You heard?
Factory. But
yeah, let's talk about something different.
Let's talk about Tyson Fury.
Yeah, man, let's get into it.
Wilder?
Let's get into it.
Man.
That Gypsy King boy, man.
Yeah.
That Gypsy is a bad mother.
Gypsy King, man. He did his thing.
He is a bad mofo, son. And he went to the club afterward, like,
right. Jamming.
With Steve Aoki with his shirt off in the club, not looking like a fat homeless dude rather than heavyweight champion in the world. Son.
Hey man, look sometimes I deceive
like a mug, son.
Cause shit, Wilder was in great fucking shape.
No, he wasn't. He looked it like it.
No, but what I'm saying is
he looked it like
what I'm saying is
he looked it.
What
like
I'm saying is
compared to him,
he didn't do his motherfucking cardio. Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
He forgot that part.
He forgot that part. He needed that stamina. You know what I'm saying? And cause the first 2 or 3 rounds, you could tell he was doing it, but at the same time, Tyson knew, like, I'm gonna let you shoot your shots. Mm-hmm. I'm still gonna put my weight on your ass, tire you out. And once that fourth, fifth round,
classic Holyfield.
Once that 4th, 5th round came, you saw it. Wilder just like,
Yeah, and the
Tyson was like, all right, yeah, I'm good now. I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hype.
Yeah, he got hype. He saw him once you saw that tiredness, he was like, I'm on your ass.
Once it hit round 7, he came out like because matter of fact, it's been like 4 knockdowns before that, including Tyson. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the game cast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just round by round, see what's happening. I'm listening to people on YouTube. They not live streaming it, so they channel don't get taken down, but they talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing, Tyson Fury went down. I'm like, okay, Wilder is trying to do something. Tyson Fury down twice in a row. Like, I'm feeling like it's the 60s. I'm listening on the radio and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Frank Wright, man. Frank Wright used to know all this Buffalo Bills, man, on the radio, man. That comeback, baby.
So I'm sitting there like, oh, this sounds crazy. Like, oh, and then I'm hearing that I think Wilder went down or at one point, I'm like, oh, one of them went down, but the round before they went down before. I'm like, oh, this is a fight. And then I'm listening. I watched the highlight. I didn't pay for it. I ain't pay for it. Shout out to
watched
the highlight.
Shout out my boy on Instagram he had it popping, man. He ain't getting to come down, but I did try to get through an app, some bullshit app or whatever, and my phone. That shit been fucking with my phone since. So I gotta get my phone clean, trying to get them fucking apps, watch it free. Shout out to my boy though. Like I say, he was on Instagram. I watch that bitch though.
Word. But yo, man, Tyson, like we said, man, Tyson Fury, man, he came out there. He kind of like fainted, whatever. How they throw a feint in boxing with his weight, because they talking about he about to come in at 300 and all that. He didn't come in, but like you said, classic Holyfield leaning on him, just bothering him, just putting him in the head. Like even when the ref, hey, I said stop. I said stop. Don't put him in the headlock, okay? That ref was trying his best, yo. Say, hey.
Listen, man. Stay 15 seconds, bro. Most of the refs, man, they try to, Devo him, try to take control. Like, oh yeah, that's the ref. I like that ref.
Yo, it's
get
so
that
funny
extra payday, man.
It's so funny when the ref like 5'5" and they both 6'7" and up. Like.
That part, ref probably like 6'2", but these niggas is 6'5" and 6'7" though, respectively. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shit, 275 and shit. So they making this nigga 6'2". Look small, but yeah.
So while I'm watching the replay, when Tyson got knocked down, he didn't have that look in his face like he was done. He had that look in his face like, damn, how I let him catch me.
Right.
So I was like, okay, he still look good. Like he ain't worried about it.
Right. Exactly.
But when I seen the difference is when I seen Tyson come out and he came out looking like the Gypsy King for real, like put him up, like on some junk like that.
Right.
I knew it's over for Wilder. So he about to get towed up after this.
Listen, man, like I said,
Wilder got heart of a champion, man. He got the heart of a champion like a mug. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna take them punches up, but he gonna look sloppy the whole time. He gonna look tired, all that, man. Tyson Fury, I knew he was just gonna whoop him up. And I knew since before the fight. I didn't expect Tyson to get knocked down like he did, but I expected Tyson to whoop him up like he did.
Yeah. Like I said, the first one, like I said, this was 3. The first one I was rooting for Wilder. Then I started liking Fury with the second one and stuff.
Yeah, he growing.
Right, that's what I say. He growing.
The personality,
everything's
like
you said, Gypsy King.
Everyone
he just a goofy dude. He just
shit. You think Conor McGregor's? Nah, fuck Conor McGregor's. Tyson Fury got you, son.
Like I said,
his talk game was crazy.
So I rooted for the second one, and this one I was like, you know what? It's kind of the comeback story. You know what I'm saying? Wilder done fought for the shit, done canceled the other fights, which I'm happy because Whichcaller ain't doing shit. He don't even,
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, he need to go back home.
I was gonna have a question about that.
He need to go home. Yeah. So like I said, growing up, I was rooting for Wilder, but like I said, that 4th round changed everything, man. Once they got they first round, couple round licks, like you said.
Hit him right there.
Yeah, hit him there.
Remember that second fight? His ear was bleeding. He was off.
All that.
He kept hitting them every time he knocked him down. Yeah, he knocked his equilibrium crazy.
Right. Then for a while, I thought.
They said his hand was broke.
Yeah, was it broke?
I think like one of these bones.
Was they saying it?
I think they did. I think they showed the X-ray.
They were showing like he was like kind of grimacing and holding it. But like I said, when you see people body,
thing you punch them with,
right? When you see people body, body language and stuff like that, like I said, that 4th round, like I said, Fury just getting this is my fight now. Like I said, and after that it was a wrap. But yeah, definitely I don't want to see all that shit though.
That's what I'm saying. So I was gonna say that my question is, would you rather see a Fury Wilder 4 before you see an Anthony Joshua Fury? Or should Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight?
They gotta fight each other.
Because they both coming off losses, even though with Joshua, obviously he getting his rematch with old boy.
Yeah, but no,
But old boy ain't Ruiz. Old boy look like he about to whoop him again.
That's what I'm saying.
Old boy look like he about to whoop him again.
So,
Ruiz got comfortable. He ain't never had no money. He bought whatever he wanted and ate whatever he wanted.
Fact,
This Russian whatever dude he is.
He got his 15 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? He fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, listen. Yeah. They like I said, Wilder will never get a 4. And I ain't gonna say never, but I doubt that happened. But Joshua and Wilder definitely got to fight.
They got to. They
got
losers bracket.
No choice.
That's how you promote it. The losers bracket.
Redeem. You got to be like redeem. Yeah, it's the redeem fight. Like they both got to come
Tyson
up.
Fury
They got to come
both
up.
of them.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tyson Fury.
The only thing is who he gonna fight. Usyk. If Usyk beat Joshua again, he probably gonna fight Usyk.
Hell yeah. He definitely
gonna whoop Usyk too, because Usyk was like this to him.
He gonna sit back, man. Fury good. He in a good spot, man.
You gotta think. Joshua was 6'5". You see how much he towered over that dude.
Right.
Fury is 6'9".
Hey, man.
No, he was tower over Joshua.
Man. Mike Tyson punch out, man.
Because Wilder's 6'7". You know, Wilder's taller than Joshua.
Yeah.
Wilder would give Joshua problems too.
Well, I think Wilder get.
They both honestly against each other.
Knock him out.
Yeah, definitely. But honestly, against each other, they both got glass chins.
Yeah.
It matter who hit each other first. Because Joshua, as much as his chin is glass, he do got a solid ass punch.
No, they both got some saying, but I don't think.
Wilder get hit with that shit, he might be wobbly too.
I don't know.
You know
I think if Wilder, like I said, Wilder hit one of his, he might end his career with that shit.
Yeah.
Wilder hit Joshua because Joshua,
especially with a little metal rod in his shit now.
Right now,
But like the 4th metal rod.
Right, but yeah. Like I said, Fury in a good spot, man. He about to chill.
Yeah, Fury is chilling.
He can fight when he wants to, man. He can fight when he wants to.
He is in live on Sundays. He is in live on Sundays. Exactly. Chilling with Steve Aoki.
The own live shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fury, man.
Shout out, let me give him his flowers, man, because it's one of them rare white boys that you grow to like. You know what I'm saying? Like he talking this shit and everything, but you like, yeah, I fuck with him.
Right, exactly.
I know that, like I said with McGregor. McGregor talking shit and it's kind of like McGregor takes it too far though. McGregor takes shit too far.
Right. He turned to the asshole.
Yeah, Nah, he might say some racist shit or something.
That's what I'm saying. He turned to the dickhead. He be like,
Tyson Fury just be like, you a bitch. Right. I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. You not about to talk about your mom and nothing like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Wilder and did with him, but yeah. Gotta say, yeah. Once you get to any mom, once you share that mama, it's over.
Yeah.
This is just a trigger. Mama, what?
Right.
I said your mama was a very nice young lady. All right.
Word. Shout out to Canelo's. That's what happened with Canelo. Dude said, motherfucker, Canelo her mother.
Right. Just flip. Real talk, bro. Don't be talking about my mama. That's a fact, man. Mama's is different, man, for sure. Shout out to the mamas out there.
The word.
All right. So
what else we got right now, man?
We got MLB.
We got to end it off. We'll end it off last segment. Couple segments.
Yeah, we could. We got a little bit, but it's MLB quick run. We got Boston and Houston advancing to the ALS.
I was just saying, Houston playing like they got something to prove.
Right.
Obviously, they do.
Right. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
They're playing, they're mad. They're playing mad.
Yeah.
Everybody's against them, shooting shit at them, cheaters, which they were. And, but they proving people wrong.
But shout out Altuve, though, still.
Yeah, no, still.
Shout out to short
man.
people.
Yeah, you got to shout out to people in general doing their thing, man. Shout out to them two teams. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta advanced, and San Fran is up 2-1 on the Dodgers in that series. Best of 5.
And the game is 2-0 Dodgers.
2-0 Dodgers. There you go. All right, so just a quick rundown for next week games. You got Thursday night. You got Tampa Bay and Philly.
Tampa Bay should whoop their ass.
And shit, another 5 touchdowns by Tom Brady.
Another 5? That's what you, ooh, hot takes?
I'm gonna take
4?
4,
Yeah, I'll say 4.
4 with a cheesesteak, you know what I'm saying? All right, so out of all these games, though, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Sunday nights, Monday nights, what are the games you're looking forward to? KC Washington?
No. Even though if we win, I'm going to be ecstatic.
Right. Hell, you should be.
I'm gonna be
Hell
ecstatic.
As a fan,
I'm
you want to
all
win
my shit.
You want to win every
Yeah,
week.
the team with no name beat the Chiefs. Yep. Yep. Change their name. How about that?
I think the game.
They name is basically who the fuck we had on the helmet.
Right. They ain't take that shit off. Right. At factory. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But for 1 o'clock though, I think that Chargers in Baltimore.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's gonna be a game. Especially coming off this weekend. They both had amazing endings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They turned up momentum.
Right.
Hopefully momentum carry into that game.
Hopefully
momentum
It
carry
definitely
into
could
that
change. Like I said,
Arizona Cleveland is
that's
fire
what I'm saying.
too.
No, that's a great game. You know what I'm saying? I like Cleveland, but Cleveland still got to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying?
Arizona had a slow week last week, but
Right.
they could turn it up whenever, man. Kyler Murray, I'll say he's just as fast as Lamar on that field. When it comes to football speed,
Hell yeah.
when it comes to football speed, he's just as
Yeah.
fast as Lamar on that field,
Listen,
man.
he's still doing his thing over there. And then
He's
you
getting
got-
away from the defensive lineman.
Right. And you got Monday night though. You got Buffalo and Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a good game, but Tennessee
Decent.
kind of been a disappointment this year.
They've been up and down.
Overall.
They haven't got no receivers. They should been. Them niggas been hurt over there.
Right.
But Buffalo should win that game. I got Buffalo winning that.
They
game.
should. Monday
They
night
should.
though, the atmosphere it might be closer
Different.
than what we thinking.
Right.
But I feel like Buffalo's momentum these last 3 weeks, man, coming like we said, 70-0 blowouts in two games,
Yep.
and then you got the Chiefs. Excuse me. Then you got the Chiefs. Still, even though there was 1 and 2, is a threat to anybody. They go and handle business easily. It seems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I expect Buffalo. That's not a game that I expect to be like, oh my God, like the
excited
Chargers.
for. Yeah, no, the Chargers, Baltimore, definitely 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
and Arizona and Cleveland, absolutely.
Even
Those are the games.
Tampa Bay versus Philly, that might be an interesting game too. You know what I'm saying?
early, but I think Tampa Bay just gonna run over them. But
Word.
like you said, primetime games, they always people come out to play. Teams come out more exciting, more ready to play.
Let's touch up on this NBA right quick though, because you mentioned earlier.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying? My brother Kyrie said, look, man, I'm an activist now. Basketball player second. Basically, that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Saying he can't participate until he's fully active. So technically, he would be able to play a little less than half the games if they was allowed him to. He would be able to play some road games
Right.
that allowed no vaccine or
They was
that.
thinking about it, but then they said, you know what?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
need you 100.
It's not worth it. So it brings the question. Let's just tie it all in.
Yeah.
Since they ain't messing with him and it don't seem like he about to take this vaccine, do you think Philly take that chance and we're like, yo, what if you bring him over here
No.
and we give you Ben?
Hell no.
That'd be cheat code, right?
Nah,
That'd be cheat code.
I'd be cheat code for Brooklyn. Shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Cheat
yeah.
code.
No, for Brooklyn, but like you said,
Ben over there in practice not talking to nobody. How you gonna run plays and you're not even talking to nobody?
Ben coming back, man. Ben is back, man. He got a shot. He came into Philly like that. You
He
here?
on his temper tantrum though, because I know I used to get mad and not talk to anybody for like a week.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? He can't. You're in the NBA, man.
He gonna talk eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he about that bag.
You got to call for that screen from Embiid at some
Right.
point.
He about that bag. and he a businessman. Like
You might have to
listen,
sneak him when you're running past or something.
got you,
but-
man. Hey, man.
You
They
know,
both
that's
big
brotherly
boys.
love. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
City
Right
of
in the
brotherly
city.
love.
Yeah. So like I said, Ben got a shot, man. Ben good to go, man. Ben ready to
Say
come in.
his shot right? You seen him practice?
Well, shit, from all the videos.
Man,
He
them
be looking
videos
good.
been coming out the last
But
4
you know how I
years,
go
man.
though, right? He could be a grunt, right? Just show all the good jumpers that went in out of the 50 and shit.
Of course.
But yeah, but like I said, he back. But nah, like I said, Kyrie, nobody want to trade for him because he threatening to retire. I think he's gonna retire.
Probably.
I think any day right now, unless he can fuck around in the weekend and be like, all right, I just got my shot. You know what? Thought about it. I gotta be a bigger person. Whatever. This time third.
I can
Get a
see that
shot.
conversation coming from him, but I can also see. I think that conversation been for a while now, since Boston days,
Yeah.
where
I can see
Kyrie
him
just
retiring.
might retire if
see
he
him
don't want to play for nobody.
I can see him retiring. Like I said, I thought Ben would stay away.
He got a girlfriend.
Who?
Kyrie,
I believe so.
his girlfriend bad.
I don't know. Well, he had a couple bad girlfriends.
I know he had Kaylani. He lost her. That's what
Yeah.
sent him into this whole spiral.
Right.
I don't know. He might have a bad chick that be like, I don't even care about nothing. I might just,
Hey, like I said though,
I'm just about to drink my green tea. And, you know
Like I
what
said,
I'm
man, he got paper. He got paper. He definitely got paper. So I could see him retiring before I could see him getting the shot. So, But we'll see though. Like I said, we can wake up tomorrow.
Yeah, he might make one of them righteous decisions.
Yeah, and it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ben. Like I said, they didn't know he was coming to Philly. Like, he in Philly. What? He taking his COVID test and shit? Okay. All right. I guess so.
Basketball.
Guess we'll meet him tomorrow.
You don't act like he don't love the game until he missed the game.
Let's see.
And then it's like,
that's all you know. That's all you know. That's just like, and we only do this once a week, but we wasn't supposed to do this on every week. Like if we was to miss a Tuesday, I'm just saying, if we was to miss a Tuesday, I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? It'll feel.
You don't look like Pablo different. On that swing from Narcos.
Right. We feel different. Like, damn, we ain't recording, we ain't doing this shit and that. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Got a fiance. Kyrie.
Or
he's engaged to be married.
No disrespect. You know, Peace King. You know what I'm saying? I know that if she fine, it's Peace King at home. It's Peace King.
Man. Hey, man. It's about two. You got to ask the other person. What you think I should do for real? That's some conversations you have when you got, significant other. But before we get off this quick hits real quick, we got just some injuries in NFL, whatever. We got Tom Brady with his thumb. Say he should be good.
He finished man 400.
Yeah. So his name good.
TB 400.
So his name should be good or whatever. You got Trey Lance, man. He got a knee injury, so he might miss. They got a bye week, but he might miss the next game.
Okay.
After the bye week.
Shout out to Trey.
Yeah,
Trey
got Russell Wilson with his middle finger, so he should be out 4 to 6 weeks, which I think he'll only be out 2. Because Russ is that.
You pay me.
Russ is one of them dudes, man, that'll come back quick from an injury. You know what I'm saying? They say 4 to 6. That nigga be back too.
Son, they gave him like 120 cash. So he ain't coming back till he ready.
You gonna rest? That's a tough division too. So they're not doing that good. So hey, I understand if you want to take a look all the time.
Listen.
You know how they give you the
what
time?
he got at the crib? Peace King.
Good. Yeah, exactly.
Peace King.
That's a family. The whole family. For real. I respect that. You right about that damn shit. We talking about COVID and stuff like that. You got Chandler Jones. He in the COVID protocol.
Oh, word. So they might take that L.
So yeah, that's going into Cleveland. Also,
JJ Watt's still over there, but
Yeah, that's a big loss. That's definitely a big loss. And then just in the NBA, Al Horford got COVID as well. NBA's coming up soon.
Shout out to Al Horford though. He Puerto Rican, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out Boricua.
I shout him. No, matter of fact, he's Dominican.
Oh no!
Yeah, shout him out. Still shout him out, and also
they got some good food though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out some good food though.
Shout out to
Shout out to 809, man. Give us a sponsor one day. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
I'm gonna try to make that happen.
There you go. And also, we was touching on Texas A&M. They beat Alabama this week.
Yeah, man.
Upset.
And no, it was a lot of great games in college, man. Shout out to college.
I ain't gonna hold you because mentally I'm like I gotta get in the game. When we playing EA, check that out. Last episode.
In the
100.
game.
Right, we're in the game. I've been in tune a little bit more with the college and just tapping it, like you know what I'm saying. And hell yeah, it's been some close.
Them Saturdays be epic.
Games.
So them Saturdays be epic sometimes, man.
Yeah, so I saw that. It was some plays, man. College different.
So Oklahoma was down like 30-6 at halftime, whatever. They won like 52-51 or something.
Right.
Like,
and then college, like I said, it's different because you only need that 1 foot. So them fucking plays be fucking amazing. It won't count in the NFL.
Nah.
But
it count right now.
Count street ball, it count college,
yeah.
right? It count. And they'll definitely shout out to all the college athletes, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Word, man. Amazing weekend in college football, man. The close games, high scoring, no upsets. I love see college football do what boxing don't. The top teams play the top teams, son.
Eventually, right.
But shout out to Sean Porter too, who's gonna speak on boxing because he gonna fight anybody.
They coming.
You know what I'm saying?
They coming.
He gonna fight anybody.
They coming, right? This what is it? In Sean Porter
6 weeks. Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford, right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's another one coming too, right? It's another fight.
Canelo and Caleb.
It's heating up though. It's heating up.
Canelo and Caleb. Caleb getting this fight just because he been talking shit. Canelo wants shit.
Yeah. That's I ain't even. I watch it, niggas get it or whatever. That ain't one I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? But definitely that Crawford and Sean Porter is definitely one of
definitely because Sean Porter ain't no slouch.
Listen,
he ain't gonna get knocked out.
Shout out to Sean Porter.
He might get knocked out, but he ain't gonna get knocked. Like he gonna put his head out there, like I'm the worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like
he talking shit and he back it up. So definitely
talking shit. He on commentary every fight.
Right, every fight. That's a fact.
So he noticed that's why he take the fight though. That's why he's studying them. He at least know him a little bit. You know
Like you said, it's all about studying the tape, man. And you also got to fight too. He can fight, so
Yeah.
definitely shout out to him.
Word, man. Episode 101, man.
101.
Check us out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Spotify, Anchor,
Google Podcasts,
Breaker,
Radio Public.
Pocket Cast. I think that was it.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Follow us on. Use your Twitter. Use the Twitter.
Nah, dude, I gotta start though, cause we got the Balanced Perspective popping. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get all these pages popping, man. It's gonna be a lot of
perspective.
It's gonna be a lot of
pages.
I got some stuff brewing for Balance that I think could trickle into this as well. So we're gonna do some upgrades or elevation.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We hit 309 right now.
309.
You know what I'm saying? We flew by 300 real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like we said, what we said for 400, you gonna get a shirt, or for 500 you get a shirt.
I could do
400 you get a shirt. We're gonna pick somebody. They gonna get a shirt. 500. I'm gonna get somebody $100. Man, send your cash apps.
There you go. Definitely, like I said, subscribe, man. Definitely get them views up, man. Get them goddamn views up.
Word, I'll be stingy with the views.
Real stingy, goddamn. Don't be stingy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you don't want to look at our faces,
just listen to the audio. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, we smooth and stuff. You might like the voice. You know what I'm saying? Smooth operator. You know what I'm saying? Sound like Temptations over there. Son.
Hey, man. Hey.
Nah, but yo, man, it's your boy Henry Dre.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. Episode 101. We out.
And we out. Peace. Peace and love.